Will you decide 2025? By the time voters go to the polls next week, donors will have forked out millions of dollars to support candidates in city elections. One of those big races happening right here in Birmingham. Your investigative reporter Jen Horton reveals who's writing the checks to candidates and why it matters.
Birmingham's mayoral campaign is flush with cash. $1.74 million raised by 6 of the candidates. Nearly 1.5 of that donated to incumbent Randall Woodfin, a fundraising total we usually see in congressional races. In order to file a campaign finance report with the state, you must raise $1,000. In this story, we're focusing on the candidates who've raised the most money. Some candidates are prolific fundraisers. Others want to be known for running grassroots campaigns. No matter their fundraising ideology, those who can raise money generally get elected. It's because that money helps build name recognition and spreads their message.
There's two ways to build name ID, and one is through sort of, your actions through what you do every day, or, if you're a coach like Tommy Tuberville or something like that. And the other one is to buy it. And, you have to pay for things like TV ads and mailers and texts and, whatever else that you want to do to communicate. You have to pay your staff. And so, and all this stuff gets more and more expensive every year.
Digging through who's donating to campaigns can often reveal who major businesses and industries support, at least with their checkbooks. Alabama-based consultant David Mowry says it's no secret why businesses want to donate to this race.
Birmingham is a large national/international city, and it will, as goes Birmingham, so goes the economic engine of the entire state. And so it kind of makes sense for people and groups to want to influence who the mayor is in Birmingham.
Right now, Randall Woodfin is pulling in $257,000 from businesses. The highest donors, a $25,000 check from Cardiac Solutions, who sells defibrillators and has a contract with the city. And $25,000 checks from the gaming industry, the Porch Band of Creek Indians and GLP, Gaming and Leisure Properties, who owns dozens of large casinos, and nearly $20,000 from Dunn Construction, who has a paving contract with the city. The second highest fundraiser, Wandalyn Gavan. She's raised more than $31,000 from businesses, including $10,000 checks from Dream Staffing and KWK Outreach, connected to Serenity Chapel Funeral Home, and $5,000 from Clean Space Modular. LaShonda Scales raising around $8,200 from businesses. The largest donations include $2,500 checks from Boom Boom Entertainment and Heart One Health and Safety, and $1,000 from Rather Recycling.
I don't think it's slimy. I think that it's, that good government costs money, and that most of the people that are involved either really do support the person and their vision for the office, or they know that they need sort of access to the office, but that's really all you're going to get is, the ability to have a meeting or have a phone call.
More than $250,000 flowing through this race, Political Action Committee, or PAC money.
Is it new to you to see a lot of PAC money coming through municipal races?
Yes, it's not exactly, PACs have always been a part of the process. Really all that does is allows people to speak with one voice.
PACs gave more than $250,000 to Woodfin. The largest contributors, North Alabama PAC with a combined $66,390. The next biggest PAC donor, AEA's PAC, A-Vote, along with EduPAC, donating $25,000. Gavan also received $25,000 from A-Vote, a combined $27,000 from A Better Birmingham for All Neighborhoods PAC, and $4,000 from Alabama Positive PAC. She raised $56,000 in PAC funds. Scales received a combined $3,500 from First Decade PAC and the CWA Local PAC. In Alabama, there's no cap in campaign contributions. In this race, individual donations add up to more than $1 million combined. Woodfin bringing in the largest individual donors at nearly $1 million. Those writing the biggest checks, Brandon Lloyd, president of Capstone Building Corp., which builds multifamily developments, and Marcel Darius, a former NFL player from Birmingham, both donating $25,000 each. Then there's George Barber Jr., Edward Shaw, Sherry Atchison, Nancy Dunlap, and Raymond Harbert, donating $20,000 each. Gavan's raised nearly $96,000 in individual donations. The highest, Wayman Powell, who's given more than $31,000, and she's given herself more than $20,000. Scales raised nearly $25,000 in individual donations, nearly $6,000 of that from Hazel Anthony, and nearly $3,300 from Marion Collins and Mike Scales. The candidates are currently filing weekly campaign finance reports, the last report before the election due on Monday, August 25th. Jen Horton, WBRC 6 News, on your side.
And we have a full list of candidates and fundraising totals right now on the WBRC News app. Just click the Investigatives tab. And a reminder, municipal elections will be in Birmingham and across Alabama on Tuesday, August 26th. WBRC will be bringing you results on election night starting at 8 o'clock on the WBRC News app and on air starting at 9.